Hey Titans, we're waiting for you to come back on Tuesday and Wednesday. We're excited to have you back. We just want to give you a little bit of tour. It's still the same campus, but things are a little bit different. So once again, let's decide to walk you through the campus a little bit. So right out here in front of our gym, we're going to end up having lunch tables. So we're going to bring our inside lunch tables out here. We're not going to be using the food courts or the gyms right away. So we have a nice big area for you guys to spread out and have lunch out here. Follow me, we'll show you some other changes. Okay? Our ticket booth that we normally serve or do tickets for plays and stuff, right here we're going to use that as another cafeteria window. And so you can come up here. I know it's kind of hidden, but you'll be able to do that. Okay. We also have socially distanced signs down there. So make sure you keep 6 feet apart, and we'll get you through this window. All right, let's check out the food court. Nope. Can't find the door that's open here. Come on in. Okay, so we're also going to have another food line right here. You'll notice there's more social dots, so we'll be able to get food right in here around this corner. And then once you pick up your food right here, we'd like you to follow our directional arrows right back out the same side. Okay, so these doors towards the parking lot, the food court will all be open. Unfortunately, our door that a lot of you guys use that goes to our quad area will not be open. So we're gonna head through this quad door, but normally this will be blocked off. We're not using this door as we usually do. And I'll tell you why in just a minute. So if we come out into our quad, we have our last 2 food lines, and those will be in our outside windows, as you will see here. Okay. And we will have one line set up that will head towards the theater for the first window, and one that heads toward the attendance window for the other one. So we're going to block this off because we're going to have a line here, and we don't want people crossing from one line to the other. All right, let's head this way. Let's head this way, and we can. So as far as seating, we've told you before that we have tables, and we have our tables marked with 2 spots per table. But we also wanted to use all of our seating, so we have all our planters. And if you notice, you guys can sit on the planters, but we want to keep you distanced, so we put T's on them. There's red, white, and blue T's on every corner, and that's where you can sit. So all you got to do if you want a place to sit is find a T, plant yourself on the planter there, and you should be in good shape. All right? Even our planter over by the library we're going to use, you'll notice in our and even our planters out by the 1100s, our big round planters, they have T's on them as well. So we got a plane overhead. We're gonna have to wait here a second. There we go. So you'll look at our normal lunch table setup. A lot less tables. So this is to spread you guys out. We're using both this and in our 900 quad. You'll see that. Okay. So we'll come on through our breezeway. Now our 2 breezeways, these are that we call where it kind of divides our campus, they're going to be one way. There's not a lot this one way, but here's one of the things that is. Okay? So if you're going to come through this is between the library and the 700 hallway. This is one way towards Titan Way. You won't be able to come from Titan Way out, only in this way. All right? Follow me. We've told you before about our lockers are not going to be used this year, so we're going to give you a first week to get your stuff out of your locker if you need to. But otherwise, we're looking there, okay? If we look at our bathrooms over here, we've set up X's on the ground and some stanchions to create lines. We want you to keep those lines 6 feet apart. They'll be in and out, and we've actually reversed our ins and outs, so a little bit different. So normally, this door here would be open. We'll keep this propped open. This will be the in, and that will be the out, okay? All right, let's go in the 400 hallway. Now our 200, 300, 400, and 500 hallways, well actually our 6 and 7s as well, are going to be a little bit different. Most people thought, oh, they're one way, right? They're actually not. What we really want you to do is when you're coming into any of these hallways, you want to come in the hallway door closest to your classroom. So if you have them in the 400 hallway, if I have a class on this side of the hallway towards Titan Way, I want to come in this height and weight hallway. If my class is on the far end, so let's say you have Miss Thompson or where Mr. Wojo was or Mr. Harnett or something like that, you can't come through this door and walk down the length of the hallway. You've got to go around and come in the hallway the other way. Same thing when you're exit classes. You want to go to your closest class. I've given you the dismissal plan. It's in the last bulletin if you need to see it, but you'll see arrows on the ground. And if I show you this here, you'll understand what I mean here. So we've divided the hallways in half. So that's where you see this orange line. So if I'm here in room 406, I'm going to come out of my door and I'm going to head that way, out towards the parking lot. If I'm in 405, I'm headed that way. So anything that's that way, maybe if you scan this way, you can see any classes that are on this side of the hallway, I'm going out that door. Any classes towards the parking lot side of the hallway, I'm headed out this door. The same goes with coming back in. So remember, we're going to ring a bell to have you come back into class. You're going to have to come around and come through this hallway so you're not walking the length of the hallways. Kind of confusing, but you guys get the hang of it after a couple days. All right, if we go back out, we've set up some more lunch areas out here, and we decided to make this our upperclassman lunch area. So for juniors and seniors only, we've set up some nice tables up on the hill, on the grass area underneath the trees to get you some shade. And we thought that was kind of nice. We have some benches as well, and then we kind of walk out. We've also, because there's only half of you guys going to be here, we have plenty of parking this year. Hey, that's one good thing, right? Plenty of parking. So we've taken part of the senior lot, and we're going to cordon it off. We're going to set it up so that we have tables out there. We've used our solar panels to get you some shade. And so this will be this whole area, whether it's the hill with the grass or whether it's out here, is going to be for seniors. I think you can see there, once again, 2 per table, but we have a big area there. Still have plenty of parking for everyone, but we thought we'd create a special junior senior area to eat lunch. So hopefully you guys appreciate that. Hopefully that'll be something you do. Okay, if we come on back in, as we said now, I should mention, we also don't want you going around the building. If you come out of this hallway, any of these hallways, around by the 600 classrooms, by the back parking lot or area. We want you to come around this way. So everyone that's coming out of the 500, 400, 300, 200 hallway towards the parking lot is going to go towards the 100. You're going to go towards Tesoro Creek and around this way. So if we take you around this way, you'll kind of see what we're talking about. So once again, a couple more benches for people if you'd like to sit, eat lunch. Juniors, seniors are welcome to be out here. We always have arrows, so if you're not sure where to go, just follow the arrows. You'll be in good shape. Okay, you know what? Take a little break here and we'll catch you back up in a minute. Okay, so we're walking towards around the 100 hallway. So this is Mr. Garrett, Mr. Scaffstring, for those of you guys who know, towards Tesoro Creek and towards the front teacher's parking lot. We're coming up on the administration building. So anyone coming out of the hallways on that side is going to have to come around. Okay? Big reminder. We'll remind you as we go. All right. So as we come up, we'll head back through Titan Way. And just as with our other breezeway between the 700 and the library, we have our other one that's between the 2 guidance offices. Remember this one over here? If you need to see your academic advisors, stop at the door. They'll help you, or in a front office, they'll help you as well. Okay, so just as our other breezeway was going this way, this one is a one-way going towards the center of our campus, okay? So, because this is a tight area and it's enclosed, we really want to keep the traffic down and don't want you going both directions. You guys know how crowded it usually is, so just trying to keep you safe. I know it seems like a lot of rules, but it's all for your benefit. Okay? And we finally come back out to the main part of our campus. Okay? One of our lunch tables here. So that's about it. I want to remind you that our dismissal plan will be when the bell rings, your classes will be divided into a blue or a red class. If you're in a blue class, your teachers will dismiss you when the bell rings. We want you to quickly get your stuff, move out of the hallway, out into the open area. We don't want you staying indoors. 2 minutes later, the red group will be dismissed, and so we will only have half the number of people in the hallway. We have a 20-minute passing period and a 55-minute lunch, so we've got some extra time there. You can get some food. In fact, we'll be serving free food at both lunch and break. But if you're eating food, we do have one thing for you, because you have to take off your mask to eat it. We want you seated, so you can sit at a table, you can sit at a planter bed, but you can't walk around chomping on a bagel or something like that with your mask down, okay? No eating in class as well. So you're gonna have about 12 minutes there, and then we're gonna ring a third bell. Once all the hallways are cleared, that says, hey, start heading back to class. And then you'll have 8 minutes to head back to class once again. Gotta go in the right hallway door, okay? And your classroom should be open, the door's open, so you're not waiting outside the hallways for your teachers. In and you're ready to go. All right, we look forward to seeing you next week. We're excited to have you back. Thanks.